Ó, hoje eu tô com sono, eu quero dormir mais cedo que o normal, tá bem? O meu normal é 1 hora da manhã, mas e eu trabalho 7, então eu tenho pouco período de sono. Terminar aqui, eu vou. Chegou um vídeo aqui pra mim no YouTube. How I Practice English. Como eu pratico inglês 14 horas do dia? É mais fácil do que você pensa. Eu tô pensando que é difícil pra caramba, mas vamos ver quem tá falando.
I practice English about 14 hours a day without studying or memorizing. And this is exactly what made me go from struggling with English to now speaking it almost like a native. I know what you're
Isso foi um jeito de eu conseguir falar fluentemente Canadian.
thinking. How is this possible? How do you have the time to practice for 14 hours? I'm very busy and I don't have time. How can I do it? Don't worry, today I'll explain how you can copy me and practice for 14 hours a day, even if you're a working professional or a student. So the concept I want to teach you in this video is called integrated learning. I will explain it in very simple words and also I'll share with you some practical ways you can apply it. But first, integrated learning means merging your life with language learning. It's a way of designing your life so that you learn English automatically without studying. This is exactly how I learned English. I never sat and thought, let me study some English from this book. Let me study some.
Ele vai falar que é para você, quando estiver fazendo nada, se colocar um podcast. Estiver lavando uma louça, se colocar alguma coisa para ouvir. Ele vai falar isso.
Words from there or memorize these rules. I designed my life in a way that allowed me to learn and practice English for 14 hours a day without losing motivation or getting tired. In fact, quite the opposite happened. I was having so much fun with learning English that all I wanted to do with my waking hours was to use and practice English. Now, I want you to understand that the key to becoming fluent in English is not studying more. It's not learning more words and studying more grammar rules. It's to integrate English into your life. It's to design an environment where you're learning and improving your English without you even realizing it.
Tá, é você redesenhar o seu ambiente.
And when you do that, you can easily practice English for 12 hours, 14 hours, heck, even 16 hours a day. Now, here are some practical ways you can immerse yourself in English and integrate it into your life. I have personally tried all of them and I still use them to this day. First, follow content creators who make videos in English. This is the best
Tá, dica número 1 é seguir criador de conteúdo em inglês. Ó, só, hein? Olha só.
language learning hack of the modern times. Because whether we like it or not, we're constantly on our phones most of the time. So why not use that time productively? A few years ago, I realized that my screen time was about 10 hours a day. And I'm talking almost every single day. I was watching YouTube, scrolling on TikTok and Insta. So I thought, why don't I follow influencers who make videos in English so that my English improves? And I did that. Now all of the videos on my feed, no matter which social media platform I'm using, are always all of them are in English. This will be awesome for you, especially if you spend a lot of time on social media and on your phone. So the tip is just follow or subscribe to channels who make videos in English and you will automatically pick up bits of language from their content. Let's say even if you don't use your phone as much as I did and you spend only 6 hours a day on your phone on social media, that's still a lot of practice time if you ask me. Second, use English at work or school. The second place where we spend most of our time is probably our place of work or school. Now, I don't know what kind of environment you work or study in and whether you're allowed to use your phone and practice your English there or not. But generally, if you can and your boss or teacher doesn't get mad, then why not? I had a couple of students who would join my classes while they'd be working in their offices. Also, they told me that they practiced in their lunch breaks as well. or when their project or work was finished, they would open up their laptop or phone and they would improve their English. You could try to do something similar at your workplace or school. The second tip here would be to choose a career or job that allows you to practice English. For example, if you're a content creator like me and you write blogs or you make videos in English, then you get to have a lot of practice because you'll be researching, writing scripts, filming, and editing all of them in English. I've seen people start their YouTube channels for the same.
O que ele tá falando é que se, na verdade, na perspectiva, se a pessoa é um criador de conteúdo, ela vai procurar, vai imaginar, vai fazer a pesquisa dela, vai fazer tudo envolto da língua inglesa, da língua target dela. Se for inglês, ela vai fazer a pesquisa de conteúdo em inglês, vai pesquisar materiais, vai ver títulos, vai ver temas de vídeo.
Sake of practicing their English, which is also a fantastic idea if this is something you're open to do. If you just do what I said in this section of the video, you will get an extra 4 to 5 hours of practice each day while working a job or studying at school. And then the third thing you can do to integrate English into your life so you can practice it for 14 hours a day is to multitask with English when you can. So you can listen to podcasts while you cook.
Resumindo, faça tudo na língua target, no inglês, que é no caso. Tipo assim, quer ouvir podcast, ouve em inglês, quer ouvir música, ouve em inglês, quer ver filme, vê em inglês, quer não sei o que, inglês. Ou essa é a dica. Como ele fez em 14 horas, não sei, porque, vamos lá, se a pessoa trabalha 10 horas, que é o normal, por semana, e ele estuda 14 horas, depende do trabalho. Se conciliando o trabalho com esse estudo aí, bem passivão às vezes dele, beleza. Mas se for duas coisas diferentes, ele não dorme.
You can listen to songs while you work out. You can listen and watch YouTube while going to work and coming back home. Or you can listen to guided meditation in English, which is what I did this morning.
Ele falou que no exemplo dele foi trabalhar. Ouvir a música quando você vai pro serviço, quando você volta para casa.
Ideas are countless. I can go on and on and on about this, but here's how you can apply it. Pay attention to which daily habits or tasks you do and think about whether you can combine them with English or not. There are things you cannot combine. For instance, I would not recommend you to read a book while driving. That would obviously not work unless you want to end up in the hospital. So you need to be careful with what you're multitasking, but don't overthink it either. Just copy the ones I told you about and you will get some extra hours of practice in. If you combine all these 3 ways of English language integration, then you can easily get 12 hours, 14 hours, or even 16 hours of practice a day without getting exhausted or burnt out. A bonus tip for you, which is another way you can surround yourself with English, is to join different English learning online communities. Because in those groups, people know and use English a lot more. So if you just spend some time there, you will learn things automatically without you even trying. By the way, I have my online community as well, which is called Fluency Tribe. We have different events, challenges, and conversations happening every single week. If you would like to join us, then you're welcome. And it's completely free.
Eu tenho que parar de ver esses vídeos aqui, cara. Que, vão falar, igual nesse caso, vai falar coisas bem supérfluas, coisas que todo mundo fala, não vai dar exemplo de uso, os exemplos bem genéricos. Beleza, 14 horas. Faz aí um diário, faz 14 horas de o que você faz. Eu quero ver. Faz um compilado. É muita coisa genérica e tem gente que ainda acredita nisso, é triste. Mas enfim, eu sei que dá para estudar 14 horas, alguém já estudou 14 horas, mas pô, sei lá, é muito clickbait num vídeo só. Mas eu acho um vídeo sem ser clickbait no inglês e sem ser sobre inglês, sobre estudar. Vamos ver uns vídeos mais apaisando, uns vídeos mais de caminhadas, de montanhas e afins. Minecraft.